What's up? So today is Monday, October 27th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. Let's put my pinned comment. So I'm coming to the session with a bearish bias, and I also want to apologize in advance if my internet cuts out for like 10 or 15 seconds at a time. My internet's kind of been acting up lately. So honestly, I want to say that I'm bearish. The main reason I say I'm bearish is because like if you look like on the daily, right? Like look where we opened. There's this huge gap that has to get rebalanced. And we literally haven't filled this new week opening gap at all. I don't believe. It's like, see, this is the first candle on the 1 minute Sunday night, right? There's this huge gap, and we almost tapped into it. I should check on NQ. It's actually something very important. Oh, so we did tap into it on NQ. But still, though, I mean, that thing's got to get filled. Like, especially, like, maybe even to EQ of this. Like, equilibrium of that. What's that, like, 609? I'll just call it 610 round. I feel like down there would be a good area for price to reject off of. But I mean, honestly, like if order flow is gonna stay bullish, I'll just not trade because I'm really not gonna take any. You said, "Hey Tim, remember me?" I do remember you. If Sam Rad, of course I remember you. How are you? But yeah, I mean, I'm not comfortable taking longs all the way up here. Cause like, look at this. We're so far extended from like Friday's close. Is there an SMT at the high anywhere? Yeah, there's an SMT at the high. Be interesting to see if this SMT holds. I guess it's technically from that high. So I'm trying to see if there's any like good gaps I could take an inversion off of to take a short. But it's just annoying because I feel like the only good gap I could short off of really is this 1 minute right here. I feel like that's just not a good 1 minute to take a short off of for an inverse. Because I mean I'd have to put my stop like I feel like the tightest place I could put my stop is like up here. Hmm. You said it can inverse and go for new week opening gap. Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, honestly, my internet lagged there. I was debating on taking an inverse of that. I mean, honestly, I don't think I would have because usually I like trades that are delivering from a 5 or 15 minute gap. And I mean, we're not delivering from anything really. I mean, we swept all-time highs. I mean, you can't just keep shorting all-time highs. I mean, there is a clear SMT and I feel like there's a clear draw, but so I mean, we have retraced now into this like discounted 5 minute gap. So it'd be interesting to see how this holds. It'd be honestly kind of nice. I don't think I want to take longs, but something that would make a long clear to me would be like, let's say if ES comes out here, sweeps down London low. It's kind of hard to see. My face is in the way. But if London lows get swept out, because on ES they haven't gotten swept out yet. So right now we've put in an SMT. Like there's an SMT on both sides, like a bullish and bearish SMT at this point. But obviously, like order flow is bullish. Even though I do want to target, I feel like this needs to get filled. But I mean, yeah, because we're probably gonna open up a 2-minute right here, and then I bet I could honestly see us just immediately inversing that. But I don't like taking longs this all the way up here. Is it even gonna open this 2-minute? Yeah. So I mean, we're putting in an SMT inside this 5-minute gap. The only way I would ever take this setup, it would have to close next candle. It would have to. And there is a little SMT internally too. Like if we look at these little 2 lows down here, there's an SMT down there as well. So I feel like I'm getting a couple things lined up where I could take this. I mean, I would just go for a 1-to-1 because like once you get past all-time highs, what are you going to target? But I might not even get an entry on this. Yeah, honestly, if it closes through this candle though, on the 2-minute, it's like in 1 minute and 15 seconds, I'll take this. Although, I mean, my break-even point would be that high up there. So, I mean, if it takes that high before it closes, I can't take that. My entry might get scuffed. I'm not even gonna lie, full transparency. I'm gonna de-risk on this, to be honest, because I'm not as confident in this as I feel like I normally am. I'm still gonna take. I'm confident enough to take it. I'm not gonna go full risk. Yeah, I'll show my executions in a second. I just want to take this real quick. But once this 2-minute candle closes, I'm gonna enter. Okay, so I'm in there.
Order filled.
You should be able to see that. Actually, I think what did I do wrong? You can still see my trading view. Now you can see my executions. I feel like the funny thing about sizing down for me is I feel like every time I win, I'm like, oh, I should have went full size. But I mean, honestly, I mean, yeah, this is not the reaction I want to see. What is that? Damn, I feel like ES wants to come down and take London lows. I mean, it would kind of have to start pushing back up like right now for this to look acceptable. Yeah, no, I'm probably cooked. I mean, that's honestly, I feel like on paper, if you zoom in, it looked good. But there is, I mean, there's a gap below that needs to get filled. Like the new week opening gap. NQ filled it a little bit. A very small amount. Although maybe maybe I'm talking too soon. I mean, yeah, like the reasons I did like this though, I mean, there's an SMT with, I have this marked on my other monitor. Is it that low? Yeah, it is. I mean, so ES swept out this low. Hmm. So hopefully this order block over here doesn't hold and push us down. We might not. Like that's one of the things about trading all-time highs though. Like sometimes there's draws to the downside that I feel like in theory should get hit. But it's like we'll just keep moving in bullish order flow and just keep going up and up. We still haven't hit my break-even point on either NQ or ES. Put my little long short tool, why not? So I mean, ideally, I'd like to see this candle close strong. Wow. That is not this close I wanted to see. I mean, the next candle still could come up and break this high and just keep going, but I did not like that close. So I'm still just monitoring ES too, because if ES takes that same internal high up here, I'll go break even. Doesn't matter which one takes it first. We still haven't opened up any 5-minute gaps, which is, for this trade, it's a good thing, I mean. Because if we left unfilled 5-minute gaps down here, that'd be like a good draw, but we have not, so that's a good thing. Getting a good push up. This is some price action. I'm hoping this inverse can hold us support. I feel like one reason I'm chilling in this trade is because I went half risk. Like I was confident enough to take this, but like there's the new week opening gap below, so I'm not trying to go full risk. Yeah, ES might actually take London lows. So I guess I gotta hope that ES can take London lows and I can still stay in this position. I think that's what it wants to do. I mean, in hindsight though, if I wanted to take longs, I probably should have. I mean, I saw there were two SMTs though, in my defense. I mean, there's an SMT from this low with ES, and there's a little internal SMT. So I think I saw the two separate SMTs, and I was like, I'll try it. Yeah, okay. This is like last line of defense down here. These wicks down here. Like absolute last line of defense. Dude, this price action is actually kind of crazy. It's like, what is that? Like, you're either gonna stop me out or you're not. I really hope that ES doesn't hit my break even before NQ does. I don't know why. It bothers me so much if like I take a trade and then NQ, I mean, I'm sorry, if ES hits my break even and I'm like slightly not in profit and I close for like a small loss. I mean, ES is like it's getting kind of close to my break even point. Cool. That's probably way too small to read. I'm not gonna lie, when it came back down here, I really thought I was cooked. I've been in this trade for a hot minute. We are in the 10 a.m. macro now. So maybe that'll allow us to go up. Ooh. So ES is kind of starting to get close to my break-even point. Like internal high. You know, I keep calling an internal high, but I guess technically it's all-time high. It's both. Mm. So I'm getting ready. I could go break even. I mean, I still have to wait, but it could be any second now. Ooh, this price action's so fun. I mean, yeah, the reason I never went break even though is ES never took that high. So I mean, I'm still bullish until either NQ or ES takes this high. I mean, hopefully this order block, like as of this moment, I'm scared to jinx it, but I feel like the strongest part of an order block is like if you like see this down close candle right here, is that top wick right there. See where it's rejecting off of right now? Yeah, so hopefully that'll hold. We can push up higher. I mean, if this fails though, the main reason is this setup would fail if it were going to, which is there's that new week opening gap below. But I mean, I gotta follow the order flow. We're moving bullish. I'm just staring at ES because it's close to the break-even point, but it still hasn't hit it yet. It's like a half point away. Okay, we just hit my break-even point. I am break-even there. So hopefully we get some follow-through, but there's definitely a good chance I could get break-even on this. Although I just want to say, all the people who clown on me for my um so hopefully this order block, we had this down close candle right here. That would be the only thing saving me from getting stopped at break even. I feel like I always get a lot more calm when I'm in a trade after I move my stops to break even. I'm like, okay, well, worst case scenario, I can't lose money. Honestly though, I have my break even so high up because I'm kind of embarrassed to say this. I really want a 100% win rate on this XFA. It's kind of like a fresh XFA. Because sometimes though you'll put your stop like a tick above break even and it slips you, and it's like shows as a loss, and I'm like, it's not a loss. So hopefully we can get some follow through right here. I still need a good margin to hit my 1-to-1. Oh, I'm getting stopped to break even a bit. I feel like there's just OD fake outs this morning. Like that candle right there looked so bearish. Okay. So hopefully we can get some displacement through that high. So I still need some more distance past that. Essentially like halfway to my take profit. A little more than halfway right now. It's not bad to be honest. So oh, we might break this high. This is looking pretty good, honestly. This is the thing about all-time highs, though. It's like there's the new week opening gap below. Like we're really going up. I mean, I couldn't ignore the order flow though. I want to say, yeah, my take profit's right up there. We're getting mad close. Do you guys think we're gonna hit take profit? So close. I feel like if I were a person that trailed my stop, I feel like now would be a good time to do that, but I don't know. I'm not going to start right now doing that. So, I mean, if we are going to come down, hopefully, right, the top of this down close candle right here can support us up. If not, maybe we'll tap back into like this support turns resistance. But we might just hit my take profit now. Nasdaq be playing with me. That's cool. See, I mean, hopefully we can reject off this order block down here. Yeah, so I mean, now we have tapped into that order block now. So hopefully we'll push up. Okay, that's a good push. Looks like ES is moving a little stronger than Q right now. That is a good push up. Although, I mean, it keeps pushing up and just coming right back down. But maybe, what, fourth time's the charm? I just need like 10 extra points. You want to give me like 10 extra points? I meant like 10 extra points up maybe, not down. And hopefully it can maybe wick up from this, but yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I mean, there are a bunch of things we could react off of. I mean, like there's this order block right here. I mean, there's even before that, there's like that one down there. And I mean, you could even say that like this area, right? We had consolidation zone a little bit. We're retesting that area, right? Could act as resistance, right? Like this high, retesting it. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna stop to break even. And I'm probably gonna be a little upset. Dude, price action's been crazy. I mean, hopefully we can come back up and follow through and invert that gap. That'd be nice. How long have I been in this trade for? If I entered it at 9:40, it's like a little over half an hour now for a 2-minute inverse setup. That's cool. So I would love to see this 2-minute candle. It's gonna close right here. Close strong, bullish, right? Close at the top of this candle, but nah, it's an acceptable close. I feel like if we come up here and it's a 1 minute actually. I'm sorry. If we come up here and inverse this 1 minute, I feel like I'm probably hitting TP at that point. Oh. I feel like after seeing this type of price action, I don't even want, if I get like stopped to break even, I don't even want to take another trade. Like, like what is this price action? And I mean, there is this 5 minute that we're bouncing off of. Hopefully this 5 minute can hold us up. I mean, I do like there's a 5 minute holding us up, but like why are we not going up? Ugh. Hopefully this 5 minute holds. So it looks like right now this 5 minutes holding, but I mean, we've been chopping up here for a bit now. That's an absolutely disgusting candle in the 1 minute. Ooh, ooh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Order filled.
I saw that coming from a mile away. Yeah. I wonder if this thing is just gonna stop raiding me. Dude, if it comes back up, I'm gonna start crying. Not actually, but whatever. How many points away was that? It's so annoying. It went 38 points. I needed 42. Whatever. What am I doing? Trading view? Hello? Okay. So, I mean, I'll keep watching for a bit. I don't even know what else I would take though, to be honest. Dude, what? Don't do that. But yeah, this 5 minutes probably can get inverted. I mean, I'm not taking that because you'd be crazy to short it all, like directly at all-time highs without any like form like there's not really a change in order flow yet to start taking shorts. But I feel like if you zoom in and just look at it mechanically, this 5 minute doesn't look too bad. Like taking a short. There's no really S&T though at the high. So I feel like seeing this 5 minute inverse is like I feel like that's the first like change in order flow to where I start like leaning bearish. Honestly, for me to actually take a short, I feel like I'd want to see like this 5 minute gets inversed. From there, I'd want to see a bearish 5 minute open up and like we retrace back into it, reject out of it. Because I feel like I'm not going to take a short just seeing this 5 minute get inversed alone. That's not really enough confirmation. We're at all-time highs. I can't just be shorting like that. So yeah, we did inverse this 5 minute though. I mean, there's no 15 minute in this leg. So I'd say at this point in time right now, the next draw is these lows down here. Yeah, we might not even open up this 5 minute right here, which I want to see open up. I thought the main reason we're kind of like chopping and not giving the best price action though is because like look where we opened overnight. Like it's Monday, that's the close on Friday. If you zoom out though, it's like on the 4 hour. Like we're in the sky and we're gapping up still too. So I feel like we are due for a rebalance. So I mean, I'm just waiting right now for this 5 minute to see if it opens up. This bearish 5 minute gap. Because I feel like that would be a great condition. Like if we trade back up into it, if we reject out of it, bearish. If we trade up through it and close through it, I'd have to remain bullish. Hey bro, what's up XAU 5000 FX? You know, this is random and off topic, but I ordered a Whoop. It just shipped. I'm kind of excited. I don't know if any of you guys know what a Whoop is. It's like a fitness tracker. I did the free trial though. They let you try it for like 30 days. They call it free, but you gotta pay for like shipping. So we might open up this 5 minute, which is nice. I hope we actually trade back up into it though. Wow, this is some chop right here. Uh, all this is chop. So I guess we're actually gonna open up this 5 minute though. That's a great condition. Like if we inverse this, gotta be bullish, respect it, bearish. So yeah, now that that gap's actually open, I'll drop down though. Wow, there's like no gaps even opening up. So I guess we're gonna rebalance that 5 minute pretty quick. Yeah, so we immediately tapped into that 5 minute. This is gonna be rough because there's no 30-second on NQ. Is that even 1 minute? This might not even open up. This is a microscopic 1 minute right here. That's not gonna open up. Okay, that's hard. I can't get an entry. I would have wanted the short there. So I mean, the reason I can't get an entry though is I trade inversions. And it's not like I'm gonna randomly change my entry model right now, but there's no gap to get inversed down here on the 30-second. There's no gap on the 1 minute. I mean, there's no gap in any time frame essentially. The only way I could take a short is if we come up and re-sweep that high. Inside that gap. And then we somehow give me another gap off that. So I guess we're coming up to resweep that high now. I thought. Is there even an SMT or what is this? Interesting. So I mean, yeah, at this point though, I'm definitely 100% bearish for the sheer fact of like, if we look at this price leg right here, right? We inversed this 5 minute. We created a bearish 5 minute. And at this point in time right now, we're respecting it. So like, I have to be bearish at that point. I mean, I'm looking for this high up here to get swept. And I can take a short off that. Okay, we swept the high. That's cool. Hopefully we can open up like a 30-second gap at least for me to take a short off of. And I gotta keep in mind though, I mean, if this 5 minute closes through, I'm immediately switching back to bullish. Yeah, I mean, because if we were gonna remain bullish though, I'm sorry, if we were gonna remain bearish, that 5 minute would like 100% have to hold. So I guess there's no SMT, right? I mean, did that sweep out this low? Those are equal lows. Yeah, I'm not trying to take a trade and put equal lows at my stop. I feel like equal lows are a strong draw. So unless this thing like flips all the way back down the next 1 minute, I guess I gotta stay bullish. I'm just getting ready. There's no shot it's gonna happen. But if this thing teleports down in 20 seconds, I will short this. But there's no shot it's gonna happen. Yeah, and honestly, so the reason I'm not taking this 5 minute inverse, there's actually a couple reasons. Yeah, but I guess what I was saying before I cut out was we're not delivering from any 5 or 15 minute gap. I mean, technically, like you could argue that like we swept the low inside this gap right here, but once we sweep that low, we already took this high up here, right? Like that, like that. I feel like this low down here, we swept this low. It already did its job. At this point, we're due for a retracement. I guess you could argue we already got a retracement, but we opened up a 5 minute gap and inverted it. And I don't like that. I would have liked if there was like a 5 minute gap maybe down here that we held or something. Ooh. I'm honestly surprised we haven't rebalanced any of this new week opening gap at all yet. I'm honestly surprised. I guess it's looking like though the trade I took earlier in the day, I got stopped to break even on, is about to hit where I was targeting. Oh yeah, I would have hit my no, it would have edged me actually right now. Well, no, it just hit it right now, I think. That trade would have hit if I didn't move stops to break even. So I mean, there is an SMT at the highs. There. But it'd definitely be interesting to see if this SMT holds. But the only thing is though, like there's no like unfilled 5 or 15 minute gaps. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's an unfilled 5 minute gap right here. There's a 1 minute, 2 minute. Okay. Interesting. I might try to use this trade to pass my top step combine. I mean, I'm not taking this just yet. I don't think I'm gonna get entry on this, to be honest. Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably not getting entry in this. What I'm looking at is there's an SNT at this high, and I feel like there's things down below it should be rebalanced, and there's an unfilled 5 minute gap down here. It should be rebalanced. But, mm, man, I have to see. I bet this 3 minutes probably gonna open up. Hmm. So the way I would play this though is if this 3 minute opens up, and then once we invert it, I'm gonna set a limit targeting this unfilled gap, and only because I'm trading a top step combine, I'm gonna do a negative risk to reward. But if you were, I mean, if you were to take this trade yourself, I'd recommend setting limit at 1 to 1 if we close to this gap and invert it. But so essentially, though, like if this gap gets created, we close back through it, invert it. I'd set a limit at 1 to 1 if we don't rebalance that 5 minute down there, if that makes sense. So hopefully this 3 minute will open up right now, like 7 seconds. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. So honestly, if this 3 minute inverts, like if you're gonna try to copy me, I mean, set this limit at 1 to 1. But I'm gonna set it at a negative risk reward for my combine. Hmm. I might not get an entry on this, maybe. I mean, is there a 4 minute now? Yeah, there's a 4 minute now. But there's no 5 minute at least. Okay, that's what I like to see. So, I mean, if this 4 minute closes through this gap, I know this is negative risk to reward. I mean, if you want to take this yourself, just set your limit at 1 to 1, but only for my combine, I'll do negative risk to reward. And that's only if we close through this 4 minute gap, though. So, I mean, I'm hoping this candle right here can close through this 4-minute gap. There's a possibility it could. We have one more minute till this 4-minute candle closes. Dude, I hate it. It's building low resistance liquidity at the highs here. It's not that obvious actually, but it's building all these stacked highs up here. I hate that. I don't think it'll happen, but if this candle flips and closes through this gap in the next 20 seconds for that 4-minute close, I'll short this, but yeah, no, so no entry there. No, a 5-minute, right? Yeah. Is there a 15-minute? Nah. I'll keep waiting for this 4-minute to get inverse, but if this SMT breaks, like if ES is going to take this high and then there's no longer an SMT, I mean, I'm not interested anymore. Wow, we're actually getting a pullback. Okay. So I know the risk to reward here is cooked. I am aware. But only because I'm doing a top step combine. If we close to this 4 minute, I'll set a limit here. If you're gonna take this though, I'd recommend waiting for a 1-to-1 retrace. But I'm not doing that because combines I don't care about risk to reward. Well, I mean I do care, but not in the same way. Now is not the time to explain this. I mean, right now we're respecting a little bit. I'm hoping we can close to this 4 minute. Yeah, I mean, I guess this 4 minute's probably not going to close through, but I mean, it'll be the same story next candle. If the next candle closes through, I'll set a limit for a retrace. Ugh. What is that? Ugh. But I still gotta wait 3.5 minutes, and I mean, if this candle's gonna close through and rebalance this 5 minute gap, there's no entry for me. I mean, I'm only bearish until we hit the unfilled 5 minute gap. So I gotta hope. Oh, yeah, 3 minutes till it's close. I gotta hope we don't rebalance this in the next 3 minutes. This 4 minute gap looks really strong. I'm hoping that we kind of hold it and then last minute kind of come down and close through it. So I got like what 2 minutes till this candle closes. And that'll determine if I enter or not. This gap holds. Ooh. That's a minute 30 seconds left till this candle closes. I'm not gonna lie, I really hope I can get an entry on this. Why did I say that? When I say things like that, I don't get entries. So if it hits this unfilled 5 minute gap before this candle closes, I can't enter. Calm down, Nasdaq. Ugh. So I mean, yeah, when this 4 minute candle closes here, if it does not touch the unfilled 5, I'm gonna set a limit up here. If you're gonna copy me though, I'd honestly say set a limit at 1-to-1. I'm only doing this because I'm on a combine, and I kind of want to footwork the combine. I do that. So 30 seconds till this candle closes. 20 seconds. So, okay, I'm setting my limit. So yeah, if you're gonna copy me, set your limit at 1 to 1. 100%, but I'm setting my limit up here. I mean, I hope it doesn't hit this unfill 5 though, because the second it hits the unfill 5, I gotta delete my limit. Oh, feel me? You're so close. It was so close.
Order filled.
Bang. Okay. So I'm in there. I'm gonna show my executions. Oh my god, I gotta set my take profit. So this trade right here, you can't really see this, but I took this on 5 separate combines. I mean, how do I show this? Can I just show it here? I mean, can you see that on the bottom? Positions, maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, after that first trade I took earlier today, I really thought I was gonna walk away for the day. But this setup's kind of clear. Oh yeah, there we go. So luckily I'm trading NQ. So it's not like we're gonna edge the 5-minute, I don't think. Because we did not rebalance the 5-minute. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. There's literally no way it's about to edge this unfilled 5-minute. There's no way. I love doing 5 contracts on my 50K combine. It's so fun. Honestly, kind of is. Yeah, so I mean, if it comes all the way up here though, I'm about to blow these 5 combines. I'm not even bothered putting a stop because why would I? But yeah, see, I mean, right up there, 2,000. That's like perfect. That's like perfect stop placement. I mean, I'm not gonna put a stop, but I mean, I recommend you put a stop if you're trading this, but I'd be playing these combines crazy. So I mean, if you were trying to take this trade though, I bet you probably get your 1-to-1 retrace around here. If you were trying to take that same trade as me. Yeah, I took away my thing at the top so you guys can see that I am in fact trading 5 combines right now. In case someone didn't believe me. I mean, no one said that, but people never. I feel like people on social media never believe anything about trading.
Order filled.
Bang. Just took this win on live. I took it on 5 combines. I'm trying to pass them. Max profit target for the day. Did it on live stream as always. I did take one trade before I got stopped at break even. I took like a 2-minute long, just a continuation trade earlier in the day. Took a long off that inverse right there. And then now this was a 4-minute inversion, which is targeting this unfilled 5-minute gap down here. We had an SMT as the low, an SMT at the high, I'm sorry. And I was just targeting that new day opening gap because I mean that's a strong draw. But W day did it on live stream. Ooh. So I'm now halfway to passing these combines. I mean, I feel like at this point, I'm done trading. I'll just go over all the trades I took today, though, definitely. Like, why I took them, all the trades I took. I took one trade before this, too. I don't know why. I just want to make it so my taskbar is not at the bottom. There we go, okay. I don't know why I struggled for a second there. So, if you have any questions, by the way, feel free to drop them at any point while I give this breakdown. But, so, I'm just going to clear up my drawings, to be honest. Yeah, I'll clear up all the drawings. So, coming into the session, right? So, okay, I think I should be back. So, at 9:30 market open, what I was saying. So, for my bias, I honestly was pretty kind of bearish because like we had this new day, well, new week, I should say. I'm sorry, opening gap. Like, see this huge gap right here? Like, I mean, I'm not drawing it correctly. You got to go in the 1 minute to draw it properly, but like, there's just this huge gap. So we like barely even tapped into it, rejected out of it. We're just trending up. So order flow when I came into market open was bullish, but I just know that it's a really strong draw, right? So I mean, I can't ignore the order flow. So at 9:30 though, the first trade that I took, even though I was bearish, I was saying, hey, we put in this SMT where it was actually I had to remind myself which SMT it was. There was definitely an SMT over here. Sorry, give me 1 second. It was this SMT, that's what it was. Yeah, it was definitely that one. So if we look at these two lows I have marked out, right? So NQ came down and swept it, but ES failed to sweep it. And then on the higher time frame, so you see I'm looking at the 5 minute right here. What we were rejecting out of is this discounted, right? So if we look at premium and discount, so if we, I mean, real quick, in case you don't know what premium discount is, so like I draw out this range, equilibrium, 50%, right? I feel like markets love to rebalance 50% of ranges, right? So you want to look for a fair value gap that's like below the 50% or kind of like coincided. So I mean, that one's good and all, but sometimes, right, you come down, sweep that low. So we swept a low inside of a fair value gap, and we also tapped into this extremely discounted one, started rejecting out of it. So now that we're rejecting out of that gap, I can say, okay, I can clearly say at this point, the next draw is going to be this high up here. So zooming down here, the highest time frame gap kind of separating us from this high that I believe we were going to hit was this 2 minute gap right here. So once we inverted this 2 minute gap right here, Oh, one thing I failed to mention too was there was this like little minor internal SMT, right? So I'm talking about there's I don't think I marked out the SMT correctly. It was this low. That's what I'm trying to get at. My bad. So yeah, it was definitely that low. Yeah. So at the time I took this trade, um, we came out and swept that low. Yeah, so basically there's an external range like SMT, right? A higher time frame SMT. Now internally, if we like look at these lows right next to where I'm taking my trade off of, there's yet another SMT, right? Because from this 934 low, NQ never swept it, but that 934 low, ES came and swept it, right? So we're essentially putting in a double SMT down there inside of a discounted 5-minute gap. We're gonna then we follow, come up, invert that 2-minute gap. And it's the highest time frame because see, there's no 3-minute. This is some pretty bad shop right here, but no 4-minute, no 5-minute. So once this 2-minute gets inverted, that's pretty much my entry confirmation. So I'm in market ordering second that happens, putting my stop down at this low supported by this SMT, and I always target 1-to-1 risk to reward. So my break even point was that high like I was talking about, which is that same high on ES. I'll mark it out for you. So this was my break even point. I took that trade, right? Came up here, came pretty close to where I was targeting, came like what 85% of the way, but it never hit. And then got stopped at break even. It would have hit my take profit, but honestly, that's something where I'm comfortable getting stopped at break even. Like when I entered this trade in live time, I was talking about I'm gonna enter this half size. Like I was not fully confident in that. And the reason I was not fully confident though is like, yeah, order flow is telling me we're moving bullish, but it's like we need to rebalance this new week opening gap. Like we're not just gonna leave that behind. Like we could, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to. So I took that 2-minute, got stopped to break even. So I kept watching, kept watching. I even saw it hit where I was targeting originally, but you got to maintain a clear mind, right? So the thing I was thinking about was the next setup I was thinking about was we put in an SMT, like yet again, at the highs. I want to say it was this high to this high. Essentially, yeah. So where's my line? So yeah. This high got swept out on NQ. On ES, that same high never got swept out. So there's an SMT, right? I really think we're overextended. And so, like, the thing about unfilled 5-minute gaps is like, now that we swept out this high, put it in SMT, I can see that ES is failing to go above that high. We need to rebalance to at least like this unfilled 5-minute gap down here. So like when I took this trade in live time, I did say even if we're gonna remain bullish, we still gotta like invert this. Or I'm sorry, retrace to this. Although I guess I was targeting because I don't think another one didn't open up, right? Yeah, I mean, damn, I was not paying enough attention. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm looking how I was targeting this one right here, but I thought we never opened up another 5-minute. I should have paid more attention to that. So like this trade did win, but yeah, I should have went break even once we open up that new 5 minutes. That's definitely a learning experience for me. Wow, I shouldn't have taken that. Yeah, because I mean, this was the 4-minute I based my trade off of though. So I said once we close through this 4-minute, because I thought this was the most recent unfilled 5-minute gap. I mean, it was still a good idea, but honestly, my trading plan says that if there's like another unfilled 5-minute gap, that has to be a target, and if it gets rebalanced, you can't keep targeting that. So interesting. I definitely gotta cycle through time frames more frequently. That's something I gotta work on too, honestly. But does anybody have any questions? But any trades I took, anything trading related, anything at all? Oh, I'll show my P&L one more time for fun. Wait, I gotta take the bar off the top too. You should be able to see that. Yeah, so 1500, 5 combines, leader plus 4. Oh, and the other trade I took, the break even, right? That's that $10 break even I took. Yeah, I mean, honestly, and the reason I'm taking 5 combines, in case anyone's wondering, with that XFA at the bottom, is they gave me that XFA literally for free. Like that out is on Monday. They just gave me a free XFA. But yeah, I guess. So I guess you probably guys don't have any questions. So there's my free Discord in that pinned comment. So make sure you're in that free Discord if you're not already. And also check out Alpha Futures. They are my favorite prop firm. And you can use discount code TIMB272, which is going to get you 10%